and good evening to all. My name is Morgan McClendon and I'm a nursing student as well as a medical assistant at a local doctor's office. Today I'm here to persuade you about how vaccinations are good for the human body. Vaccinations are one of the best ways that you can help build up your immune system to certain diseases and illnesses. Vaccinations have reduced the rate of viral infections, and everyone should consider getting those you love vaccinated as well as yourself. Some of you might ask, well, what are vaccinations good for? Imagine having a child that is deathly ill with influenza and you not being able to do anything for them. The disease could have easily prevented with a single dose of the flu vaccine every year. Do you know about how many people each year die from influenza? Yes?
Somewhere around 21 to 60,000 a year.
Okay. According to the CDC, around 12,000 to 61,000 people each year since 2010 have died each year from influenza. I can speak from experience that I have watched a loved one fall extremely ill from the flu and become hospitalized. I've also been researching this topic as well as working as a medical assistant. I see the amount of people that are sick every day and come in to be treated for flu. My story had a good outcome and my family member recovered from the flu, but many other families do not have that outcome. Some of the sick people you may know. Today, I would like to talk about with you the benefits of why vaccinations are important, benefits, myths, and facts about vaccines, and how vaccines help the world's health. Unfortunately, 2020 was a year of a pandemic where no one was vaccinated. People all around the world are needing vaccines to help keep them safe. Babies, infants, young children have little to no immune system. They have to build up their immune system as they grow and develop with getting shots each year. Without proper vaccinations, infant and young children are highly susceptible to various diseases and unwanted health issues. Vaccines.gov states that getting children vaccinated means they can help build immunity and protection against diseases before they come in contact with them. If a student gets a stomach bug, you can't vaccinate against that. But if they get polio, measles, bumps, chickenpox, they can be vaccinated for that. Elderly people do not have a strong immune system as many younger adults do. John Muir Health states that people aged 65 or older are at a higher risk of complications from the actual disease. Senior citizens are more susceptible to serious and possible death. I'm sure that you may know why infants and elderly people need vaccines. Well, there are some people that live by the myths and untrue facts about vaccinations. Let me tell you some. There are numerous myths and facts that people believe as to why they should not vaccinate their children. They cause health problems, autism, they're not going to be smart, they don't know how to read. Some of it's not true. Vaccines can cause autism. That's a myth. According to the CDC, they did a study on 8 vaccinations on the antigens in children with autism and the antigens in the vaccine. They compared them. The results showed that the antigens from the vaccines was the same in children with or without autism. No links with the ingredient Thermosil in vaccines have been found to cause autism in children. You can see here that Thermosil used to be an ingredient in vaccines and they recently replaced it with Biothrax, even though Thermosil had no connection with autism. Another myth would be that we don't need to vaccinate against diseases. Pregnant women, infants, and uncompromised people are not able to take certain vaccinations, so they rely on other people to keep them safe. Preventable diseases with serious complications can be prevented with vaccines, according to the American Academy of Allergy Asthma Clinics. There are many myths that are not going to help keep the spread of diseases and keep the world safe, but let me tell you a few examples that will. Vaccines are essential tools for protecting schools, hospitals, nursing homes, and job offices. The more people that are vaccinated, the less likelihood for the disease to spread. Outbreaks of certain diseases occur regularly and fastly, hence the coronavirus pandemic. According to vaccineyourfamily.org, by maintaining high vaccination rates, we do not protect ourselves, we also protect vulnerable infants who are not fully vaccinated, as well as people of all ages with weakened or failing immune systems. Vaccinations can mean life or death for some individuals. If we stop receiving or making vaccinations, then we would have to battle epidemics, diseases. Our body would just have to use the antibodies in our immune systems. In 2020, no one had the vaccine for the coronavirus, so the body was having to battle the disease on its own. Did you know anyone that came down with the coronavirus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know what the coronavirus is? What it affects? People had no way to protect themselves. You had to build up an immunity against it by just your immune system. This is why it's so important to make a decision right away about receiving vaccinations. Call the CDC at 800-232-4636 to receive information on the different types of vaccinations that you receive. You can also visit your local health department to receive any vaccination as well as get more information on certain viruses. As you can clearly see, getting vaccinations can be one of the most important decisions of your life. You can help keep yourself safe as well as those you love. What if the person that is deathly ill from a preventable disease is one of your family members? Imagine if you had a mother or father that unexpectedly got sick and you were able to spread awareness about how vaccinations are important and they could help you save your life. Think about the good that will come from spreading awareness about how vaccinations build up your immune system to help you overcome the sickness. You could potentially save someone's life. It will not hurt you to go ask a provider about the different types of vaccinations available. Go to your local doctor's office or health department now and make a change in your health and those around you. There are a million of reasons as why vaccinations are good. Everyone is able to get vaccinated should get the opportunity to protect not only yourself, but those around you. Vaccinations guarantee protection. Get yours today so you stay protected.